He laughed about Rupert Lowe. He laughed about Ben Habib. You're irrelevant, all of you, because he knows there's no other party. Yeah? So I know some people will be upset with this, some Reform supporters, Reform members. Unfortunately, Nigel needs a shock, and he needs to realise that there is another political option other than Reform. And I see that as Ben Habib.
Ben Habib, lots of questions to ask you about this. Had this been in the works for a while? Talk to me if there were any negotiations, or was this a surprise to you as well? And is it true that Tommy's decision to join Advance UK has pushed up your membership figures and you're now not far off that 30,000 ceiling?
Well, I've got the screen open in front of me. It's something I monitor quite closely. And we've got 22,000 supporters now. So we're getting very close. We're getting very close. And I've been inundated with positive messages of support. A lot of those supporters came obviously before Tommy Robinson joined the party and he made that video. But there's been a real crying need, I think, from those people who had put their faith in reform, including Tommy Robinson. Remember, Tommy Robinson directed people to vote for reform in the general election last year. He stayed true to reform even after Farage was denouncing him repeatedly on the airwaves, which we can return to if you wish. But eventually, Farage just went too far. And as Tommy Robinson correctly pointed out in his video, Farage is taking in the left. He's taking in the one nation wet Remain voting Tories who brought this country to the difficult position in which we now find ourselves. He's taking in Labour councillors, Liberal Democrat councillors. Today he had a chief a spokesman for the police or something or the other, their new justice spokesman, and suggesting that transgender women, in other words men, should be allowed to go in certain circumstances under a risk-assessed approach into women's prisons. Reform has completely lost its way. Farage doesn't care about the demographic change in this country. He doesn't believe in deporting all illegal migrants who are here. He's lost the plot. And I've known for a long, long time that a new political force is needed, and Advance UK is that force. And we are going to reach that 30,000 target. Our application for the Electoral Commission is absolutely ready to go. The minute we hit that target, it's going in.